feel the first point sets the tone for the game. And when you have broken, the worst way to start your service game is a double fault. It just sends a negative message.
Well, her lefty serve on out wide on the advantage side, that always helps.
Too many errors. At some stage, she's just got to try and build some rhythm here. Caty Martinez, a couple of semi-finals that she's had at this tournament. 1997 and 2000, once in Toronto, once in Montreal.
The other day, but just
yeah, she's not clear of mind in these moments, Mira. I think she's a bit affected of how she lost that the game on Leila's serve. And she's lost her mojo a little bit.
Wow. Those unforced errors racking up from Andreeva.
Fernandez leads 4 games to 1.
That's why Fernandez has this 3-game lead. Numbers so far that tell the story. Obviously, we've got the game score, but it's the unforced errors. 4 for Fernandez, 13 for Andreeva. 10 of those forehands.
15.
As a player psychologically, it just feels that Leila started the match so well. She's so ambitious to do well in this match, and you know, a bit of let off from Andreeva. Just showing that maybe she's not 100% ready to take in a huge fight right away.
Yeah, you have to send the message, don't you, to your opponent that if you want to be here for 3 hours, you're prepared to do that.
Yeah.
Because that's what it might have to take. Because at the moment, she is not giving the impression that she wants to build these points. Too many errors off the forehand. As for Fernandez, this is just solid but very impressive tennis.
30 all.
That's good from Fernandez. Right now, that's all that is needed. Put the ball back in the middle of the court with intent, and you will get an unforced error on the forehand from Andreeva. Remarkably, that's 14 unforced errors off that wing.
Sometimes this can happen. I've seen this scenario many times. I just didn't expect Mira to, you know, to break down this quickly.
I guess the question now is, how does she play this game? Does she just hit even harder, or does she just say this game is about rhythm? Try and build some confidence, maybe just drop the pace down a bit.
Well, I think she gave us the answer.
Yeah.
Well, she's not calm in her head at this point, that's sure. But one thing that's certain, she has to start rallying a little bit, be more tidy with her on-court positioning. She's just spraying right and left too much. She needs to start with counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 shots over the net. Be a little bit more into it mentally.
There's another overhead she's got horribly wrong. I always wonder, why don't players let that ball bounce and hit the bounce smash?
When it's very, very high, it's advisable to let it bounce.
Don't shout anything during the point.
Conchita doesn't look happy.
Too good. And that's what Fernandez needs to tell herself as well.
Yeah, when she starts finding her rhythm a little bit, being a bit more tidy on court, that's one weapon that she will rely on, the back and down the line especially.
The intention from Fernandez.
Yeah, but coming up with this mix-up can only do her really good.
She's done so well on her first serve. Actually only 50% first serves in. But she's won all 11 points on her first serve in the opening set, Fernandez. Been a brilliant set of tennis. We can focus on the unforced errors of Andreeva, but Fernandez has been rock solid, but also been aggressive. And she has most certainly deserved this score. Set point. Brilliant set of tennis. How she's been able to manage her tennis in this opening set has been magnificent. Has given Andreeva nothing in the opening 7 games. 6-1 the Canadian.
Yeah, I find it surprising what I saw in this first set. I didn't expect for Mira to drop the battle this quickly, but it just comes hand in hand with the fact that Leila started the match so rock solid. You can see that she means business, and Mira just seems like psychologically she doesn't have that energy to fight for 3 sets, 3 hours if she needs to. Sometimes that can happen. We don't know exactly what's going on through her mind, but because Leila has been so tough to start with, like a wall, I think she got into Mira's skin too quickly. And yeah, look at that. First serves won 100%. Very few unforced errors. Tactically played really well. She's been there all the way from point 1.
Got to stay in the moment for Fernandez. Keep that focus. And are you, as a player now, are you expecting a different set? Would that be what she's telling herself because it's Andreeva, and that you would naturally think that she's going to come out and play better?
If I would be Leila in her shoes right now, I would think about one thing: to feed myself off the good things that I did in that first set. To keep that momentum going of what I want to do. I'm also aware that it's a start of a new set, and a player like Andreeva, who has the quality, you know that she's going to try and change something, so I'll be very aware in the first few games. I would definitely not be very relaxed about it, but I would try to show my opponent that I'm there to show that I have the superiority in the match, and I'm feeling good. And I would play with big margins, but also aggressive. So it just depends. I think the match is on Mira's racket. How much is she capable of digging deep right now and fighting hard to turn this around?
Well, Andreeva will hope this is a reset.
Second set.
Ultimately,
Andreeva.
first set, key It was in the third game when Andreeva had lost 30 on Fernandez's serve. She lost a couple of those longer points. Andreeva to start set 2.
I think those mistakes in game 3 just got into her head, and she couldn't let the frustration go. She kept on thinking about it, got negative in her head. And no, she's still young. She still sometimes has those remains of a junior, I would say. And some of those negative things get to her pretty quickly.
Good tennis.
She has the power, she has the vision, she has everything she needs to try and break through Fernandez's great form, but she needs to be able to hang in the rallies.
From her, positive or negative.
Well, right now she's trying to find her way. She's a little bit numb about what happened. She's trying to figure it out.
The journey starts here. Hold your opening service game. So impressed with Fernandez is her shot selection. Seems like she's played the right shot every single.
That's exactly what it is. She's had the inspiration to play so well when it mattered.
Of course, she's going to find the winner there. So sharp with her footwork.
She's playing deep. She centers the ball well in her racket. She gets to the ball in the right time. And she's rock solid.
Thank you.
Moments. This for her 6th game in a row. Stunning tennis. Brilliant reaction as well from Fernandez. She is absolutely up for this.
Smart tennis. She's calculated in her decisions. She's taking the ball early without rushing it, just getting the timing right. You can see that she's clear in her head, in her ideas.
It's over a year since she's had a top 10 win. Washington, also in terms of ranking, 3rd best win. Bianca, the world number 2, the US Open 5 years ago. She's an emotional player, isn't she, Andreeva? And we haven't seen any positive energy or even negative energy, which you could understand, or negative reaction, should I say, if she's not playing well.
Yeah, she's in her head too much right now. She's numb. She doesn't know which way to go right now. And nothing really works, you know. It's a little bit of long here, wide there. She's not gathering points.
Of course, for Caty Martinez, she will kind of understand maybe what's going through her mind. As a coach, you've got to try and help your player to see if you can give yourself a chance here, because at the moment she isn't.
Well, sometimes you have these awkward days at the office, they come out of nowhere. Sometimes there's no actual warning before something like this happens.
Yeah.
And on top of that, Leila feeling what's going on the other side of the court, drawing blood, she keeps the pressure on more and more confidently.
Second set. Game, Hernandez.
Well, in the first set, Alex, I said to you, how will she get herself out of this rut? Will she hit her way out of trouble? Or does she batten down the hatches? Well, she's tried to hit her way out of trouble, and it hasn't worked. So it does feel, I don't know if it's the last resort, but I think she's just got to get the ball in the court, hasn't she?
Oof, it's tricky when you don't have the confidence, you know, to come up with the right solution. One thing is for sure, she needs to work her points a bit harder. She needs to mentally, like I said, count. I need to have at least 4 shots over the net and go from there.
It starts with this game. Stunning.
15-0.
It usually goes hand in hand. When you're not playing good, your opponent is.
It's probably the last return she expected. Percentage play, be back, middle or cross.
30-15. Second set.
The feet aren't working. Seeing the errors with their ground shots. It's just been such an uncomfortable afternoon for Andreeva. She's already lost 7 games in a row. That achieves the first reaction I think we've seen from her.
30-40.
Yeah, it's a nightmare when this happens. You're spiraling into more and more of these negative situations.
It's almost been perfection from Fernandez. Previous time they met on the hard, she won that match, Fernandez, but even in her wildest dreams, she wouldn't have expected this scoreline. So important, as comfortable as it is in the scoreline, she keeps her intensity, continues to be ruthless. But right now for Andreeva, this is a bit humiliating for her in terms of her career. She hasn't lost in the WTA Tour 4 6-love sets, and actually all of those 4 were 3-set matches. It's actually one of the best points she's played. But it is only 1 point.
Yeah, she can provide. She's shown it a couple of times. She needs to be able to mentally restart every point and go through the same hustle. Wow. Fernandez has the answer. She tried mixing it up, high ball slices. But Leila is there, and she has an answer for everything Mira is coming up with.
4 unforced errors in the opening set, none so far in set 2. Do you feel like there's a different vibe, though, this game about Andreeva? She's giving herself a chance.
30 all.
This is what happened with Mira the first or second game of the first set. She was caught in no man's land.
You can understand the frustration there. But in many ways, isn't the reaction good?
It's better if you have a reaction, indeed. Good or bad. It means that you're still alive.
Game Fernandez.
Yeah, nobody would have thought about this scenario, like you said, in anyone's wildest dreams.
Yeah, and there's been nothing lucky about this lead either. She has absolutely deserved it the way she's played from ball one. She's been great in the longer points. She's been exceptional when that ball is there to be aggressive. There's still more work to do, though.
Well, a reaction. That's what she needs. She has to let go of whatever negative stuff is going on inside her right now. I think she's giving herself a fighting chance.
Yeah. Positive. Brilliant.
Now more quality and intent in those shots.
She hopes this game she can stop the bleeding. 9 games in a row for Fernandez. All changed. 1-all, love 30 on the Canadian serve. Playing with a little bit more height on that forehand.
And more zip.
I guess she'll probably say, oh, that sums up her day. That felt like a good strike.
Well, it was a good strike. She's had a couple of these that just went wide by a little.
8 times this year she has come back from a set down to win. 3 players have done that more than Andreeva, but this would be the ultimate comeback. And it starts here.
Well, this is a little victory at 30-all, winning one of these important points. Eala is providing. She's playing so solid, so deep. She keeps on sending signals on the other side of the court.
Advantage, Andrea.
And a few errors we've seen, and Andreeva does win her first game in 10. Still battling. There's 2 more games to win, but she can't think like that. She has to take 1 point at a time, 1 shot at a time. Two games away from reaching the last 16 at this event for the second time.
Caty McNally.
What's that, hit and go forward?
Hit and go forward, I think that's what she said.
Yeah, get that weight in through the ball. And that can happen, can't it, Alex, when your feet aren't working? Your feet don't work with your arm.
Yeah, many times we think the problem is the arm or the stroke itself, but it's actually the feet. It starts from there. It starts from the brain, actually, the awareness that you have, then the feet, then the rest. She's done something different, more positive. Bit of change up. Very smart to hit that lob on the backhand side.
Forehand has leaked far too many errors.
15.
It's been her Achilles heel today. 25, 26 forehand errors compared to just 3 and the two-hander.
First serve. Game Fernandez.
Getting closer to, in terms of scoreline as well, the best wins of her career.
Fernandez leads 5-1.
Yeah, the match has been hers so far. And she deserves the win if she gets it. Because till now, she's been the better player on court. You know, nothing is impossible. But it would be very hard for Mira to pull off a miracle here.
Miracles do happen. You've got to believe there's still a way back in this. Keep fighting. I don't know if this sounds harsh, but it just feels today, mentally, she hasn't really wanted to fight.
Yeah, it does give you that sensation a little bit. Not having the energy to do it.
Love 13.
When you're 19 years of age and you win a Grand Slam, which she did at Roland Garros, the highs of that famous moment in Paris, not always that easy to come back down to earth.
I still think that's where my mind is going.
Yeah.
You know, I still think she's not ready to turn the page yet and to go back to zero and fight emotionally, mentally, into all the